So, I have some pictures of Miss Pam Grier. And what I love about Pam Grier is that, well, first of all, I grew up on her movies. To my knowledge, there is not a Pam Grier movie that I have not seen, to my knowledge. I did research from Google, of course, what her first movie was, and that was Valley of the Dolls. Now, of course, when I read by her book again, maybe, she'll speak on exactly if that is really the first, because for me, I don't always trust what I read on the internet. I like to get my sources straight from the people speaking about their own life. But if we are to just go by what Wikipedia says, Valley of the Dolls is her very first movie. It came out in 1970. That one I didn't actually see, and I hadn't heard of it until I started doing some research on her. But for the most part, everything after that I have seen. So, another thing I love about Pam Grier is that she is beautiful in so many ways. Her beauty is exquisite. Her beauty is sexy. Her beauty is simple. And what I mean by simple is that it's not based on any particular part of her face being so unique. Like, she doesn't have these big purple eyes or anything like that. Simple beauty is natural. It's authentic. She's a girl next door. She's pretty, because you can be cute. Well, I guess it all boils down to the same. It's just she looks good. She looks good. And she was just a badass from every movie that I saw, and that she took care of what she needed to take care of. She was the first woman that I saw do karate, do any fight scenes, and still look fabulous while she was doing it. And she's a hell of an actress. Act her butt off. She's not just all face. She literally gets in there, works the scene, has the emotions. You can see what she's trying to say in her eyes, and that is what acting is all about. If you can show fear, happiness, being afraid, being vulnerable, being embarrassed, it all boils down to what your eyes are saying, and she does that. So Pam Grier is an icon. There are a couple of other people who had a couple other movies, like Get Christy Love. I think her name was Dotson. Okay, I don't want to misquote it, but I'll have that information for another time. But she was the main lady kicking butt on film, like she was, and doing it beautifully. And not only was she kicking butt, at the time, a lot of her movies, you would see all of her, but it was done tastefully. It wasn't done like it is now, just like it's like running water now. You just go on TV and that's all you see. Hers was a fitting to the scene that she was doing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the point of just let me show it for you can see. It was let me show it because I'm about to do a love scene. I'm about to do something because I need this man to be vulnerable to me. And I know a way to make a man vulnerable is, I'm really jacking up my language today. It's to show him the goods because, that'll, definitely make him weak. And of course, one of her most popular roles that people know of her is Foxy Brown. Of course, people have taken that name Foxy Brown and have run with it. People have made a whole career on calling themselves Foxy Brown. But in actuality, we can't. It's already taken. You can't be somebody that already is. She's the first. She's the OG of it all. But I digress. They're going to do what they want to do. Look at this. This is one of my favorite pictures of her. That's what I'm saying. Just the girl next door, pretty, natural beauty. So I want to honor those who I grew up loving. We all know we just lost Irene Cara. And I felt really bad. I always feel sad when we lose a celebrity. Not that, well, I have met some. I've met a lot because I used to work in the entertainment business. But so I've met quite a few people. But of course, there's hundreds that I haven't met, especially the ones that I grew up on. And I felt guilty that I didn't honor her. When was the last time that I posted something that she was in? When was the last time that I talked about Irene Cara? When did I talk about one of her movies? When did I introduce it to anybody to say, hey, did you see Fame? Did you see Sparkle? Did you see any of her things? Did you know she's won an Oscar, won Grammys? Not that those things are important. And I don't think Soul Train Awards were around at that time. But she was just so talented. And it's like, I feel like I let her down. I mean, she don't even know me, but it was like we have these people who have given us so much for so many years, and we just kind of throw them by the wayside. So I don't want that to happen with Pam Grier. When you come to the Sister Soul Rock page on Instagram or the YouTube, or on YouTube, I am going to showcase everybody I love and grew up on the 70s. These are iconic human beings who have done outstanding work. They probably were not given the accolades and awards they deserve because how does one person walk away with 17 Grammys and another person been in the game for 20 years has never even been nominated, and they have phenomenal music that is still playing today. Okay, why am I talking about music? I digress. I'm sorry. Just pisses me off. But I am going to honor Pam Grier. I'm going to tell you about all her movies, talk about some things that she has written about her life, and share those things with you. Everything is going to be straight from, I'm going to get that book really soon because I don't want to rely on what's in Wikipedia. But I just want to, again, honor the people I grew up loving, who's given me so much, made me so happy. Because it's hard to come by good actresses. They're like, you can count them on two hands. Back in the day, you need your fingers and your toes because we had lots of different women. I mean, oh my God, Judy Pace. I mean, I could just go through them. Oh my God, it was just so many of them. And now we just have, a handful. They trying to do their best. Anywho, I'm actually tired. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Today was my birthday, and I've had a full day. But I did promise myself that today, Saturday, well, it was Saturday, I was going to start my year, especially since I saw her on Good Morning America, and she has a podcast in conjunction with TCM, Turner Classic Movie, and they're going over her book, and she's telling her story through the podcast. And I just want her to know, I don't know if she might not ever see my page, I just want her to know that Sister Soul Rock, Evelyn Marie, loves her, respects her, and is honoring her. And she's given me so much joy. And I don't want her to forget. I don't want nobody to forget. She's not going to go through this life and be a blur. Oh, on the news will say, oh yeah, by the way, such and such passed away today. Then they show a 30-second clip. And by the way, the news, mainstream news does not show the achievements that black people have made when it comes to black films. They did not mention that one single time that she was that Irene Cara was in Sparkle. They mentioned Fame. They mentioned Flashdance, that she, did the song. But they did not mention Sparkle one time. And I watched Good Morning America every single day. And Good Morning America Part 3, whatever that's called, every single day. And they did the same little clip. And it's like, how dare you? And they do that all the time when black people pass. They only mention their mainstream achievements. Like, we don't care about what else she's done that was black cast. But leave it to me. Leave it to me, Pam Grier. I am not going to let anybody forget. I don't know how many followers I have. But whoever's following me, feel free to enjoy and to learn everything you can that I'm going to put out there for you to know about Pam Grier. Go check out her movies, however you need to do it. I'm old school. I like buying DVDs because everything ain't on streaming. So I am going to finish this. It's been about almost 15 minutes and I am plumb tired. So I am going to end this right now, but I am happy that I have officially started my year in Pam Grier. And I'm going to make a beautiful collage to the most awesomest woman in the world. The year in Pam Grier, I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. We love you, love you, love you. Okay, I need to make a whole tag of how I'm going to end this. But, I'm tired. All right. Happy birthday to me. Love you, Pam Grier.